The first of the victories in the NA versus EU battle. Penny, 3 maps, 2 of them extraordinarily close. The third one became dominant. First things first. I just want to know what's going through your head right now.
That was definitely crazy. That was like the most intense series I ever played, and plus it's on LAN. We're like screaming at each other. Both teams are screaming at each other. It was pretty crazy.
I love to see the interaction of the players across the stage, getting into each other's heads. Let's start working through the maps one at a time. We started on Split. It was your guys'
Penny
map.
S.
It went to triple overtime of all things.
I'm going to get some water, but
and
I'm listening.
I look at you as the player who's a big reason why it went that far. I'm thinking about the op push through the Viper wall on site. I mean, what got into you today that you were able to play like that?
Honestly, what I wanted to do today is just play how I normally play online, like how I played the last series. I don't want to change how I'm playing just because I'm on LAN, right? I want to keep like doing what I was doing that worked in NA, so that I can actually we can come here and win some games.
Now, unfortunately, that map didn't go your way, so we load on to Ascent. That is, of course, the map pick of your opponents in this situation. So what was the thought process going in there? Because you guys started extremely hot, 5-0 on defense.
Honestly, with playing with jammies right now, we haven't had like a lot of practice, right? It's like maybe the week we've been here and like a day before we left. So we haven't actually played a lot of Split before we left, or
Okay.
like before this game even. So I suppose actually our least played map in practice. So the only reason we picked it is because we knew what all the maps were going to be since they banned Icebox. We wanted to play Icebox. But I think playing with jammies is like working very well right now for us.
Sweet. Well, yeah, again, on Ascent, it was 5-0 to start for you guys. Then it evened up at 5-5. It was a very streaky map. What do you think was ultimately the difference maker there that you guys were able to push it to Haven and the third map overall?
I think I have to give credit to Vanity, like always. He's making some really good calls, especially in like these tight moments. And I think also Jammies, Jamal, he's been playing really well.
Sweet.
Like with the Viper. So yeah, it's good to see.
Ended in a sick way too, with the double darts over from Effie's on the attempted defuse. That brings us to Haven, and from there you guys just ran away with it. What was going on there? I mean, the post plant situations looked amazing, but a 10-2 attacking half. I mean, that just made the rest of the series not feel as close all of a sudden.
Yeah, I'm really glad that we didn't have to do the same thing we did on the last 2 maps, because that was like really stressful. So I think Celsius showed up a lot on that map. He had some big rounds, some big clutches, especially that 1v2 at the end. Yeah, I don't know. It's a crazy feeling.
Any of it feel like you figured TeamLiquid out?
I don't think so. I think they're actually really good, but I think maybe they got in their own head a little bit and they started playing not playing how they want to play, and like maybe that was on us. Like we made it so they couldn't play how they wanted to play. But I really do think they're really good, but we just won this time.
Sweet. A number of people were calling you guys the underdogs, if there was one, coming into that matchup, NA versus EU. We're about to head into another NA versus EU match with Sentinels versus Fnatic. I just want to get your opinions on how that match is about to break down.
I mean, I'm definitely going to watch this after. I think Sentinels will win, but Fnatic have been looking very good. I don't know if it's just because of the team they played, because I really don't know about all the other teams, right? I think Sentinels will win.
Sweet. Well, that's a lot of what this tournament's here to figure out, right? Is where do the regions stack up against each other? Well, Penny, you popped off today. It was an absolute treat to watch you guys take it in 2-1 fashion. Thank you for taking the time to interview with me here. From here, we're going to go to a break. When we come back, it's the second of the 2 NA versus EU clashes, Sentinels versus Fnatic.